Alright, Bamson, we're back. We are now going to tackle the Grisdale solo dungeon area. I don't know why. I always check this. I don't think anyone ever does expeditions there, but it's kind of on the way. You know, I don't have a set 2 hours. Let's try and remember that. I usually forget. Sometimes you can get a player at those chests, and they're often solo. So we are just going to run straight on through from this side passage. We're going to run right up here. And we reset everything except for this guy. And we'll have him spinning for a minute. We've got our soup active. So, I already made a mistake. I should have invisibility slotted here. If I got ambushed right now, I would be in trouble. So let's change that straight away. We'll let our skills come up. And we happen to dismount at the first chest right here. Clear these mobs. And for this one, I think I'm going to burn my bloodlust and retaliate. And if a player comes along, we're in a little bit of trouble. We'd probably try to run away. But we did see that there were mobs up here. And there were mobs oh, someone got some loot. Okay, there's a player. And he mounted up, so he's scared. If I threaded the needle there better, I would have been able just to go. You can thread the needle on some of these mobs. Oh man, I just got outsmarted something fierce. Well, I'm locked into combat with him. That's too bad. Okay. Oh no. This is bad. I've gotten outsmarted so bad. Well, I think I need to run away. And we are going to reset the fight again. Okay. We're going to get our health back. So the problem with this situation is he's likely alerted everybody to where I am. The good news is he's down. So let's loot his body. And we are going to interrupt this video and just go stash. I don't have a good feeling about the situation at all, the way I've played everything. That fight took a long time. I aggroed a ton of mobs. The only saving grace is he didn't really have a solo build. So I had to make a bunch of mistakes, and he had to make 0 mistakes to win that. And while he definitely outplayed me, my build was just better suited for one-on-one. So I'm going to go stash this stuff and mess around for a little bit, and then we will come back and try to do this video again. And remember, whenever we leave, we need to slot movement. I did not do that very quickly. So we've got players on our tail already. So what happens is when we go to Grisdale, there's often a sort of a call to arms when we attack that dungeon. And I do it because I enjoy seeing players that I've played with before. It's always fun, especially some of the familiar names. This guy's just gonna chase me a while. Probably shouldn't follow the road. That makes it too easy for him to explain where I'm at. Do we have a better bag? We equipped a better cape. I saw that much. I'm tempted to eat this soup right now, actually. We're gonna slot it, just in case we get in a fight that doesn't involve regen. Who owns this? Okay, Poe owns everything here. So what we need to do, we can't run into the watchtower or anything. I do always pack my Skinner work boots, and that lets me run into Blighted Bog if I have to. Oh, okay, so he's following me and there's more people. We kind of suspected that might happen. I really wanted to stash that loot. But what we are going to do instead is run all the way to Blighted Bog and hope we survive. No, we need to go this way. This tutorial is all botched already. On the one hand, PvP kind of shows what you're supposed to do, but on the other hand, it also has ruined our tutorial of how to get all 11 chests. Let's inspect this guy. What's he wearing? Oh. That gear is nothing. Yeah, we'll let him attack me once. So now we're gonna come through here. The way he's following me so aggressively, and I'm going to equip these boots, and they have the passive active. So now I can always run through mobs. Let's check inside. Okay, those are up. These mobs are cleared. And we're just gonna follow this path. There's a blob right there, okay. Well, this is all up. I don't think this is Team Casualty. For whatever reason, Team Casualty leaves that chest that I just checked. They always leave that up. And I'm not sure why. I've asked them and they never answer me. Alright, that chest is down. I can't quite tell from the blob if they've entered the elites yet. But I do want to stash pretty badly. And I may just stash here in this war camp. And I'll bring it back to Bleak Moor here in a little bit. But for now, whenever we're messing around, we want to stash as fast as we can. Oh man. We're gonna check those side passages. They might have cleared all the side passages. Let's see if the war camp is available. It is. Okay, I cleaned this out previously. Oops, let's equip that again. Let's equip those again. You know what, we don't need all of those. Let's just keep 2 of them. Stash the rest, keep that book, keep that. Okay. We stashed everything successfully. Well, I think this video is about done unless we get another fight here soon. I think I'm going to just clear some solo dungeons and we will check back in a little bit here. I suppose I might as well just show you how I can clear Blighted Bog while I wait. What I did back there is I was waiting a little while for my invisibility to come back. And right around here, there are 3 chests that I'm aware of. And there's more chests kind of all around this outside area. I haven't added up exactly how many total it is, but this is a fun area to go to as well, just for solo stuff. I don't do this as often yet, but I should. We're going to reset right next to this enemy. Our soup allows us to get our health back, and then we'll engage him. Any enemies, again, are going to get aggro. So as long as they're solo, we should be fine. Get a little health back to be safe, because there's often groups when they see me looting right here. Uh-oh, someone picked up loot. 2 players picked up loot. That's not a good sign. Potentially we could take players 2-on-1, but I do not trust it. We're going to equip our Skinner work boots. One player, I'd be excited. 2 players, I just don't know. Let's fight this one. If they're smart, they've got their combat logs up, and they're wondering where I am. I only saw 2 player names. You know what, we've got our Skinner work boots. As long as we don't get hooked by that guy, then we're fine. This chest is up. Alright, well now I'm wondering if those players were not in here. They might have been on the other side as a group. Let's go check the other side. Again, we have our panic button, which is our work boots. I'm thinking I might have been seeing the loot from this wall. Yeah, there's some silver there. Mobs are coming up. There's a name. Team casualty is a name that we expect. We don't want to deal with that. In fact, we're on the wrong side of our mobs. Our mobs are our safety net. So you know what, Bamson? As much as I want to get that stash, I don't trust that stash to be safe either. The nice thing about stashes is they stay there forever, so we'll get it someday. I think it's time for us to head back to Grisdale.